Hello there everyone, this is IamMark3 and welcome back to Cortex Command on day 3 of the campaign, which I'm somehow in the lead of. He's a brain down because he had to liquidate last time to get some funds, but now he's got to try and attack somewhere with only 560 ounces of gold to support him. So I figure because we're comfortable, at least for the moment, I want to have a look and... Well, first off, Yeski Mountains has not been fortified at all, in the slightest, so that's something that needs attention. But we can also look at Yossad Plain, so we're going to be trying to design and build bases. Let's see what the AI built last time. Ooh. Alright. What do these even mean? I know how to basically fight, in like a very basic thing, but it's like... L's, C's, T's? I mean, look, this thing's got... The AI has built an entire base down here in the tunnels that we dug out, and the diggers seem to be going at it still. We've got stashes of gold. Yes, we've got a B. But basically we're choosing where the brain would appear. But yeah, you can also see the benefit of having so many skeletons. They're just like quite happily going, let's go mine for more resources, even while I'm looking at trying to build this place. Then we've got AA coverage all over the darn place. We've still got our lovely little trooper there. Add new object. Alright, so that was a thing. Anti-air, we've only got the anti-air drone is the only guided anti-aircraft thing, by the by. But then we've got all these things, like we can decide to drop, well, we can decide to place anything in the game, really. We pay for it from our budget. Like I can add some crabs to the base. I mean, the base needs crabs after all. No base is complete without crabs crawling all over the place and distracting enemy weaponry. Because, well, technically they are my crabs, and they won the fight for us last time, so, you know, I figure they deserve to have some extra stuff. So, anyway, let's go back then. Like, we can add mecha, we can add a Gatling drone, but it'll cost me 800 to deploy it because it's, like, not my tech. We can deploy the individual weaponry, we can add grenades and all sorts of random doodads. Like there's the great drop crate, which was so effective last time. Oh, I'm gonna randomly put a drop crate in there. We can't have a base with crabs in it without a drop crate, right? Put one there too. Yeah. All right. So I'm spending a little bit of gold like being daft. Anyway. We can actually pre-equip this base with dropships and things like the rockets, but there's a big open space there. This place has got closing doors actually as well. Alright. Constructors, bunker systems. Alright, so now we've got the random doodads. Like we can add rockets won't move anywhere when they are docked. Simply set the rocket to stay mode and land it in this unit attached to the floor. Simple metal crate. So yeah, you can add all sorts of decorated stuff to this, like docks and things. So there's actually a lot of stuff like conveyors. What? Yeah, you can really go to town designing your bases actually in this. Wow. I'd look through, but this is my first time trying to really look at it because it's like I'm trying to work out something clever to do for the video, and it's like I'm now getting just completely confused. So, yeah, this is one of the things. The entire base building thing is like all over the place. Now, the problem is the AI decides what it thinks would be a good idea, right? Like, actually, these are all the individual bits and pieces. Then you got like you got assembly prefabs as well. Like you can place this entire darn room, and it's basically just pre-built out of all the stuff, and it gives you a cost, of course, on the right to build these things. Like we can build tunnels and. This one's got piles of gold. As you can see, there's actually individual piles of gold all over the place as well, which is quite nice. Actually, how much is a pile of gold? Let's see. That should be in the bits, right? Apparently not. Odds and ends. Is in there? No. I can't find it. Actually. Oh wait, terrain objects. We can add cliffs. We can add tunnels. Wow. zombie cave. Zombie rock. Oh wow, look at all these. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Gold pile. We can have gold piles for free. Okay, never mind. That's enough. Yeah. Didn't want to place that. Done designing here. I'm done messing around with that one. Alright, I was looking at that because I want to go to the Yiski Mountains and we need to actually fortify this. Right? So I'm going to apply like a fair budget to this. Actually, let's max that. I don't think we need to max it because it's like it accepted a few things that cost a little bit in there. So I think it accepted it anyway. It's only budget only really applies if you're doing it on auto mode, because then the game will automatically try and do it. But right, what I want to do to Yiski Mountains is I want to actually apply. I need to fortify this thing against air assault. So I need to get this in place fortified. So let's see, bunker modules. I need to design this so that I can place down the bots required to secure this base against enemy aircraft. So I'm thinking like maybe let's look in the prefab section. How do the towers look? Yeah. I can see this working. Yeah. All right. Each of these tower prefabs is 288 in cost, admittedly. Then we got some more expensive stuff. Then we got some base entrance prefabs and things like that. Yeah, this will work. This will work. All right. What I want is a tower prefab with a flat top. So I am thinking one of these, a 2x3 7, because it's got a narrow base as well. So because I could just stick it on the mountain. It's like, here's the tower, and then I'll put anti-aircraft drones on top of it to, just secure the place. So yeah, I think that will work actually. The problem is the terrain is so darn inconsistent. So it's like there's one up here. There's going to be one right up on top of the mountainside, and then there's going to be one like further down. And it's like, I kind of want one that looks okay too, which is part of the problem. I think I need one with a thick base actually, like a thicker base piece. Is there one? Not really. I mean, there is this thing. How much is that one? 288 still. Yeah. All right, that looks relatively okay. Let's put this thing down like there. Yeah. Then we've got the previous standard, which is like 1 per screen width. So that means 1 there. 1 needs to be about here, actually. That's kind of sucky. I'm gonna put one right here on the very lip of this mountain like that. So there we go. They're close together, and I'm just gonna keep on building. So I'll put one like here. Don't worry, I'll fix how they look in a little bit. I'm gonna put one like there. One, I guess there. Then I need one to be up here. Look at all this blood splatter. Oh dear. And there's the emergency drones I called in to defend myself. I'm going to place another one like, I guess, here. Then I need one around here. And one last one down here. So yeah, that looks okay. Except for the fact it looks absolutely flipping awful. Right. So I want to add another object, right? Now I need bodies because these are supposed to be like anti-air platforms. So I'm going to put in my usual standard, which is like 2 AA drones on each. Like so. I'm kind of wondering how expensive this is. It's not showing me as I add things, So I don't know how much this is all costing. But there we go, 2 AA drones on each. That's what's required to shard the enemy attempts to land on my sacred territory out of the air. Well, it's not required. I could technically do it with one. One would be more than enough, but okay, right. I need to add bunker bits to actually make this look all right, because we've got towers like sitting in the air and stuff like that. So we need to make sure that they actually, yeah, I mean, look at that. That doesn't look very nice at all, does it? We've got to be pretty, right? We've got to make sure. We've got to make sure that everything looks okay. Like I could add a wall in there, actually. No. I think it's, yeah, it was odds and ends, wasn't it? Yeah. This is where I want. And I want to add in, there's not very much in terms of good stuff, actually. I kind of wanted a sloping brace, but I can't see one. You can't rotate these either. That's one drawback, admittedly. You can't rotate stuff. Oh, actually, let's do it like this. Let's add a vertical brace here, so that is like vertically reinforced. There we go, that's going to hold that. I'll just add a vertical bracing onto this to make sure that that stays in place. Yeah. I can see this working. I'll just use struts to hold all this stuff up. Yeah, that looks fine. All right. I'm still kind of concerned about the cost, of course, but we have to shoot that particular whale. Also, by the way, I'm using mouse wheel to scroll through all the pieces like right now, because I just noticed that I can. How am I going to support this one? Actually, I can scroll through this section, but I can't switch to a different section. So for a different section, I have to select all of this like stuff, and then it's like, where do you want to do things? Like I'm going to put like a heavy wall piece here. There we go, double heavy wall piece, and then I need to attach it and secure it. So we're going to add a horizontal wall piece there, just onto that. So that is all okay. Please tell me that didn't just wipe it all. Okay, right, so I've designed it. I've told it what I want, where I want it. What I think is going to happen is that now that I've given it that, I assign a budget to it, I'm guessing, because it's like saying that, nope, you've not placed this stuff. Yeah, the brain is right there. Place the brain, remove objects, insert prior to, move, place later, done designing. All right, so I think what's happened is I've assigned all of this, then I assign the budget to, and it'll try to build that. So let's try this and end the turn. We're going to get attacked again, though. Places 38 items, flipping heck. 6,000, and this is placing 24 items. That's much less. Okay, so I think it's just gone ahead and bought all that, and now the enemy's attacking it. Oh dear. All right, we'll see if it's built or not. Let's see if I was correct in my guess. Okay, it's built some of the stuff. Oh dear. Okay, so it's landing stuff there. Right. Right, so what happened is it deployed like a initial group. I'm actually out of resources right now, so it's like... Hang on. Okay, so they've managed to get the landing force down because I didn't have everything in place. Where's my brain? Mr. Brain, where are you? What are you doing? No! Don't do that. Luckily there's some defences, but you're meant to be like gold digging. you idiot. So yeah, as you can see, the enemies actually managed to get in here and do some stuff. We've actually got another... We've got a security guard around-ish. So I can try to send this guy through. So I'm going to try and do that, actually. Except that he's struggling to do much of anything. But yeah, we only had partial anti-air coverage, so it was like trying to do... It's tried to buy everything, but it fails. Basically. Wait, what's going on? Why am I hearing combat noise? Alright, I just need to get more digging going on, quite frankly. So we're going to try and move through, because this is the route where the enemy actually managed to attack from. So what's in this direction like? Absolutely nothing. Just climb through the mountain. Climb! Yeah, I think they just landed someone and then he just walked through these caves. Come on. Up, 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 up. Yep, you can make it. There we go. Now don't bash your head on the ceiling. Bloody idiot. Alright, so what I'm doing, right, I'm trying to use my existing defensive unit because those bots I've got don't actually have jetpacks. This is my only viable assault unit. Crawl under that. Oh, keep crawling. Yep, keep going. Yes, come on. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through. And so I've got this guy to try and deal with the enemy. Now, I believe the enemy should have, like, walled himself in. Yep, he has. Oops. He's walled in his own protective bot. Alright. What do we have? Oi, don't you dare. No. Let me go. Let me go. Unfortunately, this guy does not have a digger. So I'm actually going to buy a light digger. I'm going to... Oh, it's like... I want to get it down safely, but I don't have a flipping... I don't quite have the money because I don't actually have a resource set. Like, where's my preset for those? 600 will give me, like, that massive digging force. And I kind of want it. I should do that, actually. It'll help me secure this area in the future. So, I've selected that. I'm going to select a much cheaper delivery craft. 480 still. That's really, really bad, actually. And this way he's going to be able to drop in another attack, actually. So... Yeah, he's going to be able to drop in an additional attack soon. Oh, come on. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Give me gold. Go, go, go. Come on. The problem is I'm using a constructor and it's, like, not very good. Wait, what am I even... A light digger? No, throw that away. Jeez. Why do you have... I don't have a constructor, I'm just digging with a light digger. No wonder I'm not getting much of anything. Jeez. Alright, what the heck happened there? I heard gunshots. Someone somewhere has landed. Or tried to land. Okay, so so my AI is trying to tunnel and gather resources with a light digger. No wonder it's taking so long. Oh, actually, I think can I drop in here? No. I need a digger to get past this. Alright. And to do this, I need... Well, I should just reduce the cost of the deployment, actually. That would be much faster. 360, I can get a half a worker load in here. So I'm going to call in, like, there at the old enemy site, which is full of rubble and stuff. But this is my first time calling one in on this series of a rocket. So as you can see, it just comes in, it thumps down, and then it ejects the people out the sides. Then let's get the gold resources going. The hell did you do? Oh, apparently a piece of the rubble exploded, and so one of my skeletons has already lost a leg. I did mention that skeletons are not exactly, like, tough, you know? So I can't be held responsible for that one. My workplace safety is absolutely impeccable. Oh, hello. Oh, that's what was going on. Darn it. So there was incoming. And I've just lost my only assault bot. Alright. However, I'm going to have to call it there, of course, because, yeah, because I've just lost that. And it's also time. But that guy who's trying to get past has got 9 health, so my existing defenses will just handle that, no issue. But yeah, this has been Iron Mark III. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. See you all later.